Hi and welcome to my vlog for Seminar 6, the coaching process. So I've got a video here of myself leading a post warm-up session with a group of young footballers. So we had warmed up and done dynamic exercises for 10 minutes or so. We were then progressing onto a little bit of footwork into an acceleration and deceleration. Now we go specific to what the movement that they're going to go into in the next drills. So working with the football coach, he said it's going to be quite short and sharp accelerations. So we thought we'd put that in at the end of this warm up. One of the first things I noticed when I was watching was that when I demonstrate, I also talk at the same time, which I think isn't ideal, and maybe I'm better off either just talking them through then demo, or the other way around, or I could get one of the players to do it as an example. So that's something I picked up from analysing and reviewing this video. Now the guy closest to the camera there didn't turn off the inside as I wanted him to. As you notice, everyone else does. He actually gets away with it again. I think it's this one. It goes on the outside. Now that's not what I've been coaching, but what I realised when I watched the video back was that I hadn't picked that up. I hadn't identified that with him, and that's something that I need to be aware of and correct that while I'm out there. I find we had small numbers for this session, so it's quite easy to manage. I think when you have more numbers and you're looking at a technical aspect, that it can go wrong. But also, I don't like to have more than 3 or 4 working at once in drills like these, because I can watch them all. I think you can kind of see everyone moving, and if anyone's way off it or not putting their all into it, you can identify it as a coach when you've got less number of people performing the same exercise. One thing I did was I wasn't really strict with the deceleration part. After the white cone, they're supposed to decelerate to the blue, so just progressed it really. I identified that when I was out there that they weren't really stopping as I'd wish, so I just put in a little back pedal so they have to stop. So accelerate forwards, and then they've got to rapidly decelerate into a backwards movement. I actually felt this worked quite well, except maybe for that guy, and almost give a little bit of realism to the movement. I think most people will find working with especially in team sports, that some of the athletes like to relate what they're doing to a skill they might have to do on the pitch or in their chosen sport. I think part of the coaching process, if you can get your players to understand the benefits of why they're actually doing the exercises and how that will then improve their overall performance in their sport, then you get a lot more buy-in. I think once you get the buy-in, you get the 100% worth of attitude, and the whole standard of the session goes up. And that's part of the relationship of between the athlete and the coaches. So we finish with a stride with a little snake run, just to get them going before they go over to the session and join in with the football drills.